How to identify marriage in your birth chart. Soulmate, better half, ideal companion, these are the words which make you dream about the perfect one for you. You might have heard a lot, happily ever after. But have you seen such married couples? Do you believe it is possible? Well, this channel is intended to make the impossible possible. So if you are new to this channel, then please hit the subscribe button to get access to educational videos about spirituality, astrology, numerology. Think about your life for a minute. Be it school, workplace, or life, you always feel the need of a good companion. Your life may not become easy, but you can look at life in the eye when it tries to throw challenges at you. To see yourself externally, you need a mirror. But to see yourself internally, you need a life partner. How to make your marriage a joyful ride? Well, all the answers are contained in your birth chart. To start with, let's discuss about time of marriage. The 7th house is indicative of marriage. Jupiter is representative of pure and unconditional love. So when Jupiter is transiting the 7th house, then it's a great time for marriage. Besides Jupiter, there is importance of Saturn transit too. A Saturn which is transiting and related to 7th house or its ruler, then it also indicates a good time to tie the knot. Saturn is related to commitment, so it's time to commit. Like Saturn transit, the concept of Saturn return deserves discussion here. Saturn return is when Saturn returns to the same point in the sky, the point it occupied at the time of your birth. Usually, 27 to 29 years of age is the time of first Saturn return of your life. This is a good time to take major decisions in your life. The decision to spend the rest of your life with the ideal one is one such decision. Locate the ruler of your 7th house. Where is it residing? The time when one of the outer planet is having a positive aspect on that 7th house ruler, then it is indicative of a positive time for a positive decision. Positive aspect is nothing but the formation of sextile and trine. These things had been discussed well in the previous video. The link is in the description to make things easy for you. When you hear about your marriage, don't lie. There are already butterflies in your stomach. But the thing which makes you wonder the most is the mode or location where you will first see your future spouse. Jupiter, Venus, or Juno asteroid placements in different houses and zodiac signs will prove to be the revealing factor. Here is a quick list to make you understand. Number 1. Jupiter, Venus, Juno in 1st house or Aries. You may meet the one made for you during a party thrown in your honor. It could be your birthday, maybe a celebration party for your success. Number 2. Location in 2nd house or Taurus. Some way or the other, money and food will be involved in your meeting. Is that a little confusing? Well, let me clarify things through an example. You both may meet at a bank or maybe let's say a mall. Number 3. 3rd house or Gemini. It is likely that the first meeting happened in childhood. Siblings will be involved in some or the other way in your meeting. Number 4. 4th house or Cancer. When you will meet them, it won't take any time to connect with them emotionally. There are chances of meet-up through family. Number 5. 5th house or Leo. Imagine dancing people, loud music, drinks. Now that's where you both would meet. You might be thinking that, hey, I would be too involved in partying. Why would I concentrate on finding someone? Well, that's the good part. Something or the other will be unique in your future one which will make them stand out. Number 6. 6th house or Virgo. If you are having a pet, then you might be knowing a lot of things about pets. That's where matching is there. You both may connect because of being pet lovers. Similar experiences in life often help in quick development of a deep bond. Number 7. 7th house or Libra. Weddings, engagement parties, baby showers, well, just name it and you will meet them where a lot of couples are already there. The aura of the couples will make you a couple. Does that seem mystical? Sorry, I was just messing with you all. Number 8. 8th house or Scorpio. If you are fond of love stories, then maybe this can be yours. Like how the couple initially hate each other, then they don't hate each other. Then they start liking each other and then gradually they become inseparable. Well, that seems a fairy tale, but to make it come true, you need to have patience inside you. You may be going through a down phase in your life and will meet them during those times. Number 9. Ninth house or Sagittarius. Long distances in locations shouldn't mean distances in hearts. Time to prove it, my friend. There are good chances that you will meet them through traveling. Their location will be a little far off. Meeting would be difficult but totally worth it. Number 10. 10th house or Capricorn. A career-oriented person will be the one for you. Now, you might be picturing cold-hearted officials. No, that's not how it is. As a matter of fact, you will have intense respect for them deep down. You both may meet because of careers crossing paths with each other. Number 11. 11th house or Aquarius. You may meet each other by not meeting actually. The thing is, you both will meet online. The bond between you two will gradually grow. This relationship will gradually ascend all the steps of the ladder of love. First friendship, then besties, and then inseparable couples. The most beautiful part of such relationships is that you will have one person forever until death separates you both. Even if marriage is not the answer, then also you will be friends forever because living without each other will be much more painful than difficult to get along initially after breakup. And number 12, 12th house or Pisces will be an introvert. But whenever you will meet them, you will realize that they are the one whom you had always been dreaming of. Trust your senses. Give it a try. Now comes another aspect of marriage. Arranged marriage or love marriage. This is an important answer you want in your love life. Obviously, there are things like how the married life would be. How would be the compatibility, which may be more important. But how will you know each other before marriage is an important factor of your marriage. You can take help of the 5th and 7th houses of your birth chart. 5th house is more concerned with love and romance, while 7th house is more associated with spouse and marriage. So when 5th and 7th house lords are in conjunction or if they have exchanged zodiac signs, then there is more possibility of a love marriage. 5th house's lord's location in 7th house or 7th house's lord's location in 5th house in one of the zodiac signs having water element. This is yet another great situation for a great love marriage. The 5th house lord and 7th house lord's conjunction in 11th house or with the ruler of the 11th house makes love marriage a better possibility. Venus is the most important planet that tells about love marriage. Venus is indicator of love, romance, and attraction. Venus's location in 5th house is suggestive of love marriage. Usually, marriages are happy when there is someone to hug at the end of a hard day, when there is someone to always care of, when there is someone who is one half you and one half of your loved one. Yes, you are estimating in the right direction. Your child. 5th house is the main house concerned with children. If Jupiter, Venus, or Moon are associated with the 5th house, then your dreams of a healthy child need not be dreams forever. Sun and Mars may not be so favorable enough when it comes to childbirth. When the Lord of the 5th house is located in the 6th house, then it increases the chances of a son being born. Jupiter is considered to be an important planet when we discuss about children. Jupiter's aspects on 5th house or Jupiter's aspects on Lord of 5th house will increase the chances of a good baby. Marriage is a bond where you share a deep connection with each other's families. Your partner's family becomes your own family. A proper relationship with in-laws ensures a flourishing relationship with spouse. 4th house is for mother, 7th house is for spouse, so 4th house from 7th house, 10th house is indicative of mother-in-law. If Lord of 10th house is located in your 10th house, then you can expect a considerate mother-in-law. All relatives are not blood relatives, there may be love relatives too. When loving nature of your mother-in-law is her main personality trait, then it won't be a tough job to try and see a mother in her. You can search for a father too. He won't be far off. Actually, 3rd house is concerned with father-in-law. 9th house is for father figure. So ninth house from 7th house is father-in-law, which is none other than 3rd house. Characters of the planet situated in the 3rd house throw light on father-in-law. For example, a planet like Jupiter, if situated in 3rd house, means your father-in-law would be a kind soul. Have you ever come across workaholics? No, please don't change the channel. I'm still talking about marriage only. The reason why I am talking about this dimension of life is because there are many marriages, many relationships that become a victim of a career-oriented lifestyle. There are people who care for each other, but because of being preoccupied with professional life, any or both the partners every now or then is not good for them in the long run. Just one more phone call, just one more hour to reach home. You never know when they will become a daily affair. Mars location in 10th house increases chances of a workaholic personality. 10th house is indicative of career to be true. People with zodiac sign Leo are also known to be too much engrossed into work even on a day off. So, we were speaking of reasons responsible for breaking off a marriage. No explanation required. Infidelity is one of the major reasons for a rift between an apparently happy couple. If Mercury is in conjunction with or located at 5th or 9th places from Moon, then chances of sweetheart outside marriage is quite likely. Moon and Mercury's conjunction in the Gemini sign is not a good indication for a continuing happy marriage. 5th house lord and 7th house lord conjunction in 8th house is another such unfavorable conjunction. 8th house is concerned with secrecy. Secret love affairs possibility will increase in such circumstances. You may not like what I'm about to tell you, but my aim is to tell you the truth clearly and not sugarcoat things. What if there are chances of second marriage? I am about to tell you this. 7th house's lord location in Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius or Pisces increases the chances of another marriage. Besides zodiac signs, planets also deserve discussion. Mercury's location in 7th house or conjunction with 7th house lord is another factor which needs to be paid attention to. Mars and Venus in 7th house lord in 8th house. All of this while Saturn in 12th house makes second marriage quite likely. So, to sum up, there were various parameters of marriage which can be known by properly studying a birth chart. Number 1. Time of marriage. Jupiter's transit, Saturn's transit, and Saturn return are some of the most important points of interest. Number 2. First meeting. Jupiter, Venus, and Juno's location in different zodiac signs help us in knowing about this. Number 3. Arranged or love marriage. 5th and 7th house are the houses where we want to put our focus on. Similarly, Venus is to be looked in the birth chart for knowing more. Number 4. Children. Jupiter's situation in the 5th house's condition will be the things where we will shift our attention to. Number 5. In-laws. 10th house throws light on mother-in-law and 3rd house is for father-in-law. Number 6. Extramarital affairs. 5th and 7th houses, Mercury and Moon are important to know about chances of a love affair. Number 7. Second marriage. Conditions of Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Saturn are looked. So, now comes the part where I want to clarify every other thing in this video in the simplest language possible. By looking at the birth charts and telling various things about negative aspects of marriage can be demoralizing for some. Actually, if you know before a relationship what are the areas where you need to pay special attention to, then you will be better off. Think of a student preparing for exams. If he knows well before exams what are the subjects he is weak in, then he will be able to pay more attention to the weak areas. The overall results will improve with this. You will know all this by studying the previous exam scores while you can do it by your birth chart. Your understanding as to where patience is required will increase. If you look closely, by reading birth chart, I am not suggesting to you anything against free will. On the contrary, I am the one who is supporting it by telling you how to know the problems and plan for solutions. The concept that astrology tries to kill free will is a hoax. Similar to this, think of a guy who is planning to delay marriage because he is willing to go abroad. Even then, time of marriage interpretation may turn out to be false. So, if you understand the importance of free will and astrology well, then you will be able to take proper help of this modality. Additionally, understand that time of marriage needs you to know the importance of age too. Favorable transits don't mean that a 6-year-old little girl should get married. When you understand all these things, then you are on the road where you can become your own astrology consultant. That's what I want. I want you to be your own astrology consultant. So that's what we are doing in this channel. Please hit the like button if you liked my efforts. Subscribe to this channel for more such content which makes you self-dependent. Thank you so much. I will keep delivering you content like this so you can know more to grow more. Bye!